Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Ladysurvival here. Today we're going to be doing another noob-friendly beginner guide on how to run the Tomb of Sargeras, which is a raid from the Legion expansion, and I've been farming this a lot recently, ever since they've made the transmog changes where you can get anything on any character. There have been a few sets that I've really wanted from there, and there is also a mount that you can get. I already have it, so I'm not farming it for the mount, I'm farming it for the transmog, but this is a super great raid to run. It has some awesome stuff, so that's what we're doing today. Let's get right into it. The first thing I want to show you is the mount that you can get, which is this abyss worm. I was so lucky and I got this from doing LFR back when this was relevant during Legion. I think on like my first or second attempt I just queued up for it and got it. It's such a cool flying mount worm thing. I love it. This mount drops from the boss Mistress Sassz'ine, and she's like a Naga queen. She's very, very cool. It actually drops from any difficulty on Raid Finder, normal, heroic, or mythic, so any version that you set this to, it will drop. But let me also show you guys what I'm currently farming it for. It's actually funny, I like to run this one on heroic. I feel like it has the coolest color variation. I think it's the warlock set. On heroic, it's kind of hard to switch them. Yeah, this one. I am currently trying to get this set. It is so cool. I'll show it to you without the helmet on. Like, look at that. Obviously, I wouldn't have it on my hunter, but just that color variation of like purple and red is really awesome. And then I also really like the priest set. I do like it on, you know, every color, but again, the heroic version is my favorite, kind of like this gray, white, and black sort of blue hints too. Super cool. I'm obsessed with these shoulders. This is kind of reminiscent of the Black Temple transmog set as well. Let me actually just pull that up just for fun to show you how similar it is. So this is the Tomb of Sargeras set, and then check out, it's like the exact same thing basically. There's a whole lot of cool sets, but currently those are the main two I'm after. The priest and warlock heroic sets are super cool. So to get there, this is from the Legion expansion. So we have to get to the Broken Isles, which there is two ways that you can do that. You can use your Dalaran Hearthstone, which would be the fastest, most common way to do it. If you don't have your Dalaran Hearthstone, I do have a video about that. I'll put that in here somewhere so you can grab that if you don't yet. So that's the way that most people would do it, but if you don't have that, there is also a portal that you can use to get to the Broken Isles. So there's one of these for the Alliance and Stormwind as well. It's this portal to Azuna. I think if you're in the Stormwind Mage Tower, it's on your left once you're up in the tower, so just look for the Azuna portal. So that's what I'm gonna go through to, just so it's accessible for everyone. And then from here, we are going to be flying over to the Broken Shore. It's actually this kind of like big building right here. If you used your Dalaran Hearthstone, you would be coming from Dalaran, so we're gonna fly our way over to here. Right, so we are making our way over there. You can see this big green tower, and you can see Dalaran up there in the distance. So it's like super close by, just the island right over here. And then we're coming up to our entrance. This is where you're going to want to make sure that you are set to whatever difficulty you want it on. I do want it on heroic, so that's good to go here. All right, heading on in. This one, I actually only recently, like within the last week or so, that I've started really trying to farm this again, like literally just in the last few days. I was like, so here I am like a dumbass. I forgot that I'm actually locked out of this right now, at least for the heroic one on this character. I could switch the difficulty and do it, but I want to run heroic, so I'm gonna switch my character so we can do that. I've been running this on a few people. I'm like, who do I even have it open on right now? This character is my only character that I have that's actually named Ladysurvival, which is pretty cool. I've actually just been leveling her over the weekend. I used a character boost on her a while back to get to level 60 or 70, I forget what the boost was for, but now we are level 74 and she's the bomb. I'm really excited. So we're gonna go through, let me again make sure we are set to heroic. May as well set it to heroic 25 player. I don't think it matters if it's 25 or 10, but we'll just do 25 to make sure. So I am pretty excited to show you guys this. I actually only in the last week or so have kind of figured out how to run this place pretty efficiently. Like there's things that you need to pick up or click on after certain bosses, otherwise you have to go back and get them. I'll show you this as we go, but when you come in, you basically just start killing stuff. There's like a bunch of demons, so I'm just throwing some dots onto them. Usually when I come in with my hunter, I just do a big barrage on all of them. But I think my dots should be powerful enough. Yeah, there we go. Once you kill a few guys, you'll probably get this little cutscene. I think you only get this cutscene if it's the first time that you've run it ever, because I know I don't see this on my hunter anymore. And I don't think you can skip this. Yeah, so anyways, then there's our first boss. Once you've kind of cleared a few things, we can just go ahead and kill him dead. This character isn't as strong. I'm level 74, so I'm not as strong as like my level 80 guys. So once we've killed that first boss here, we're gonna make our way up straight ahead here to this guy, and I will show you guys. There's kind of some NPCs down there. Aegwynn and Illidan, Khadgar. And they basically want us to go around and collect some of the artifacts. So I'll show you guys what that means in a second here. Okay, so we have this boss here. I'm a little bit like, I don't play this character as often, so I'm like, what's even going on? We're just gonna take down this boss. I don't think it matters who you kill. Let's kill one of them. They both have a shared health, and then we can go ahead and loot them. Ooh. We got one of our shoulders that we were after. That's the priest shoulders. That's awesome. I'm really excited about the transmog stuff. But okay, after this boss, do you see this Hammer of Khaz'goroth? Make sure that you click it, because if you don't, you'd have to come all the way back to this boss. So right at this one, make sure that you click on that to activate it, and then Aegwynn will pop up and kind of, you know, like mention like, okay, cool, we got the Hammer of Khaz'goroth. So I'm going to be mentioning that on a few of the bosses to just like really remind you guys, make sure that you click them, because I didn't realize that you had to the first few times I was kind of running this by myself, and I was like, what's going on? And I had to run all the way back to get them. So just make sure that you do that. Anyways, we're heading back down this way, kind of into the main central area, and we're actually going to be going down where the first boss that we just killed, where that meteor hit. There's now an opening in the floor. So we are going to go down here. That's just located right over here. And we're going to be making our way over to two other bosses. This one will be coming up to soon, so she's kind of like the fourth boss, and this is the one that drops the mount, so we'll show you that. But for now, we are just making our way down this tunnel. It's so funny. I love having my Burning Rush on, so we're running super quick, but I hate that it takes your health. Like, I'm so used to having my hunter where I got my aspect of the cheetah and my disengage and like all these other things that make me run quickly without dying, you know? All right, so we got our next boss here, just a quick easy kill. This boss doesn't have anything that you have to click on, so don't worry, I will let you guys know. There we go, get all those guys dead. All right, we can go ahead and loot this boss. So once we have this boss down, we're actually going to jump down off of this ledge here. So just around this spot here, we're just gonna go ahead and jump off and then start making our way down towards this boss here. Stupid water. All right, let's get our Burning Rush on again, make our way all the way down here. So this is the boss that we're coming up to that will have a chance at the mount. So hopefully, I'm hoping it doesn't drop for me because I already have it. All right, we're just blazing our way through here. All right, and we got some guys kind of trailing behind us here, but we're gonna go ahead and kill this boss here. And so this is the boss maybe that could have the mount. And then let me clear all of these guys that are on me right now. And then this one is another boss where you must click this Tidestone of Golgoneth. If you don't, that would be a long way to come all the way back down this tunnel. So make sure that you click on that. What did we get here? Some boots and a helmet. All right, and you can see again, she's popping up kind of talking about the Tidestone. So we're gonna head back up. This time we're gonna come up to this Terrace of the Moon. So as we make our way up the path again, instead of trying to go back the way that we came through the water, we're actually just gonna go over this way and head to this door. This raid is so iconic. Check out this huge statue that we have of Queen Ashara. I absolutely love this place. It's so cool. She's massive. Fucking beautiful. I have definitely taken a few screenshots over here in my time. I'll show you guys when we get to the top here too. Right, just run all the way to the very top of the stairs. Take our little health stone here. All right, so once you get to this door, that's where we want to go, but just look at this. It's so freaking cool. I don't want to accidentally fall off the ledge. Oh god, I just love it in here. The music is amazing, just everything is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and open this door and just keep on running here. And then again, just go up through this next door. I'm gonna make myself some more health stones. Let's even just eat some food real quick. Try to keep my health up high so we can continue running very quickly here. This is another super aesthetic room. I hate these little glowing orb things. It's like my trinket, this ever-burning lantern, and I hate it. I hate them. They're so, like, they're pretty, but they're definitely in the way. But yeah, this spot is beautiful too. We're gonna be coming up to the Sisters of the Moon boss. And also, don't step, see how this is all like glowy and stuff? Don't step there because it will stun you for like 30 seconds. So just try to avoid that. And then we're just coming over here up to this kind of center area, and we can kill this boss here. Right, there's kind of like a few of them. On my hunter, I just barrage things and everything just like immediately dies. So I'm like, what? I have to actually like individually single target attack them? Alright, and then once you kill her, you can go ahead and loot. There's nothing to click on with that boss. So yeah, nothing to click on with this one. Now we're gonna head up to this last boss over here. So just heading kind of back the way that we came. Right, up this hallway, kind of following this path here. There is going to be a few more of those traps on the ground. There's another one, so don't step on that. This is, yeah, this whole area, the Terrace of the Moon is, oh god, it's so pretty in here. Another night elf statue. And now just coming up over to here into our kind of last boss room, at least for this section. Then we'll be going like underground, you guys will see. So go ahead and kill this boss. We got a lot of guys kind of piling up on us here. All right, that boss is down. And then this one was the last boss where we need to actually click on one of these artifacts. It's the Tears of Elune. So make sure that you get that. And then once you've finished with this boss and getting your Tears of Elune, we're actually going to go ahead and kill ourselves by jumping off this ledge. Instead of manually running all the way back, we can just do this and it'll bring us back to where we need to go. So this is a really great time saver. And we're immediately back here in the Chamber of the Moon. Right, let me summon my pet again here. Alright, so now you just come up to all of these NPCs and you will see that we've gathered all of the artifacts. Here's all of the ones that we clicked on during our adventures, and now this little doorway thing is open, and it wouldn't be if we didn't click on all of them. So if you missed any, you would have to run all the way back to them, which is unfortunate. So now we're just making our way down here. And this boss is the one that drops my robe that I'm really after, so I hope that it drops. This will be my third run this week. I mean, I'm not farming it like hardcore, you know, I haven't put that much effort, but I hope that it drops. right? Let's see. Nah, I don't think that we got it. So it doesn't look like I got my chest piece, but now we're just waiting for this elevator to come up. It takes a while because it goes very, very far down. Okay, here is our elevator. This spot is so crazy. It goes so far down. I used to, because I didn't used to know that you had to gather those like relic things, because the last times when I used to run this, there was always people with me. So I guess that they were clicking on the artifacts and I never knew. So I never was able, when I would run this, I couldn't get to this point because I never figured out how to open up that like tunnel to come down here. This is like noob me talking. It's like, now I figured it out. Here we go. So yeah, this is really, really cool. We're going down super far. I love all the different colors that we transition to. But yeah, basically I used to get lost in this place a ton. I've probably only ran this like less than 10 times in my lifetime. Why am I lost? Aha, this way. Look for this door thing. It's the way that we go, and then I just kill... I think you're supposed to kill these. I think that these defensive things are what allow this next door to be unlocked. Right, and you can actually just run through it. Once it kind of starts opening, you're good. Right, then we have a little bit of dialogue that we have to wait for until this fallen avatar boss will come to life. He's kind of waking up now, busting out. It's so badass. It's just so cool. All right, and then I think that this maiden boss also spawns in too, but I just focus down on the fallen avatar boss. All right, and then she kind of heals him up when she dies, and then he knocks you down. We fall all the way even further. We're like super deep underground here. All right, and then he's done. Give him a loot, or again, if you don't loot stuff, it'll just go to your mailbox. So, hey, there's some cool paladin shoulders. And now we just run over towards Kil'jaeden. Just out through this exit to the Twisting Nether. There's kind of some dialogue going on, but you can just go ahead and jump into the portal to the Twisting Nether. All right, then we're on this cool Legion ship, and we're gonna head up to the Kil'jaeden boss. I don't know if you need to kill all these guys. I don't think it matters. I think that I've always cleared them just in case, because it would be shitty to have to like come back and kill any if you like miss them. But just for science, I'm curious. Like, I'm not sure if Kil'jaeden spawns unless you kill them all, because I've never not just killed them all, because I usually have my hunter with barrage. But let's just see, for the sake of science, if Kil'jaeden is just here. You know, it doesn't... Oh, yes, he is. Okay. He's over here. We're good. Okay, I'll kill them now, just because why not? But I've always just been curious. Like, is he not there if we don't deal with these guys? All right, so whatever. We'll just kind of ignore those. We can go ahead and run on over and... Hello? Oh, here he is. Okay, we're good. All right, so hopefully he will spawn in here. I think that the NPCs got mad that I was pulling other stuff in here. But he's super easy to kill on normal or heroic difficulty. On Mythic, the Kil'jaeden fight is pretty difficult. Oh shit, okay, I guess if you don't kill him quick enough, maybe he does also do this. Okay, hold on, you know what? Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I know that basically if you're powerful enough to one-shot him, you can just kind of avoid... Oh god, here we go. I wasn't ready for this because I wasn't expecting it. I wanted to separately show you guys how to do this. Okay, I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna kill myself. All right, I killed myself because I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what to expect because, god, I'm just so used to running this on my main character where I just like one-shot things right away. So I didn't go into that like ready to explain what was going on. So let's just go back up here again. It's nice that you can mount and just quickly run. All right, so this time, basically I want to show you how this fight works on Mythic difficulty. I guess that I just didn't realize that he has the same mechanics on other difficulties because but I guess it just more so has to do on whether if you can kill him fast enough. I want to try to see if I can just kill him in like one go. So that's what we're gonna try to do. And I suck on this character, so we're just gonna kind of see how it goes. Let me start trying to get my dots on him here. And then... yeah, maybe I'm just not strong enough. Yeah, I'm just not strong enough on this character. So once he goes up, he's gonna do some stuff. I think that you're technically supposed to stand on these to absorb them. And then we gotta look out for purple orbs. Okay, see how this purple orb is falling? You gotta try to like run at it because it blasts you back. And if you don't go close enough to where they're falling, it'll blast you off the platform. On Mythic, this is a lot harder. I guess that there's only one of the orbs on lower difficulties. But I want to show you this on Mythic difficulty. That was actually my plan, to be like, here's how you do it on Mythic. But, yeah, for now, this is pretty easy. Just, you're going to want to, if you're not able to one-shot him, and if you do get to this phase, just try to run towards these purple ball things so they don't blast you off. And that just happens a couple times. Then he lands again. And then you kill him. And it was easy. When I did it on my hunter, I just one-shot him and immediately got teleported to this, you know, you beat him, here's your treasure chest kind of thing. I was kind of unprepared for all of that to happen, but that is how you run the Tomb of Sargeras. Really, really fun raid. And I do want to show you, I'm going to get onto my hunter who I'm more comfortable and used to playing, and I'm going to switch to Mythic difficulty because I shouldn't be locked out of that version, and then I'll show you how the Kil'jaeden fight works if you're doing it on Mythic. And then of course, in terms of leaving the dungeon, you can go ahead and use your Hearthstone to get out, or you can do the thing where you create a group, name it something, list the group, and then immediately leave the party, and it will pop up to where it will send you to the nearest graveyard. So those are kind of your few options for getting out of the dungeon, but I'm just going to go ahead and log out and switch to my other character to show you the Kil'jaeden fight on Mythic. So I've gone through the whole raid again, but this time on Mythic. This time I'm just clearing off the bridge because this is what I normally do. So just, you know, I guess that's just another good visual, like, hey, this is what I normally do. Seems to work. Seems like you also maybe don't have to, but... And like I was saying, on the Mythic difficulty, it is a lot harder to do. Those like purple orb things that fall on Mythic, it'll spawn like 2 of them kind of at the same time, and you have to keep an eye out for where the second one is falling and use the first one to blast yourself in that direction. Kind of confusing. I think I've got it down though. I was running it on Mythic like last week, and I kept failing over and over again, and then I finally kind of nailed it. So I think that it's kind of maybe impossible to just kill Kil'jaeden in one shot on Mythic. He's too strong, unless maybe you're like super geared. But I mean, I'm not super geared. My gear isn't that great, but it's decent-ish. But I've never been able to manage to kill him. So I just wanted to show you guys how this fight works. I'll kind of try to explain it as it's all happening, but yeah, it's pretty hard. It was definitely giving me a hard time. So already I'm just kind of standing on one of these, but you're constantly, okay, look, oh fuck, where is it? Okay, there's a purple orb falling here and the other one's that way, so I want to angle it so this one blasts me that way. Otherwise you won't have enough time to get to the next one. So oh shit, there's another one. See, look, I wasn't even... I guess that one came in 3s. Okay, we died. Fuck. So that's what happens. Okay, we're gonna try again. I wasn't ready. Going in again. It's so funny because I don't know how I'm gonna, like, edit this down. I don't know if I'm gonna keep all of these attempts in here. But we've tried a lot. Okay, we've tried a lot. Alright, we're staying kind of central-ish. I wonder if there's, like, an add-on to help you with this, like, you know, like something that maybe kind of marks, like, all right, over this way. All right, okay, I see these 2. Yeah. And then, all right, this way. Am I crazy? Okay, this way. Okay, I see this one across the way. And then that one's coming over. Oh, fuck! Oh my god, there was like 2! What the fuck? How is there 2 of them? Do you want to know? I don't even know if this is a thing, but I'm almost wondering, because this is now like my 7th attempt, and I feel like it's way harder than it was the other day. And I low-key wonder if because I'm lowering him too far, like maybe there's 2 separate phases of this happening, and because I'm getting him so far down, maybe he's like triggering both phases to happen at the same time. I don't even know if that's a thing. But I'm going to try to not damage him as much. Do you know what I mean? And just let him kind of like naturally do it. I'm just going to see, because I feel like I'm getting way too many orbs. Like I feel like there's 2 separate times that he does the phase with the orbs. And if I'm getting him down to like 10%, maybe his mechanic is like, oh, let's do double the orbs, you know? All right, so this side, going over to this one. All right, and do we see... I don't see another one. Am I crazy? See, I feel like that was like easier. Okay, so now there's an orb here. And, oh, there's one across. Yeah, okay, so this one's gonna bring us across over to this guy. And then we're gonna wanna go over this way. And then there's one across from us. See, this is going better. I feel like this is more like how it was the other day when I did it. Okay, so I think that we finished that phase. Yeah, I think that there was something weird going on. All right, he's still kind of flying around. He's doing this phase thing again. Okay. Oh, there's a thing. Okay, so from this one over this way, and then this one. I don't see a thing yet. Am I crazy? Okay, yeah, I don't think I see any. There's so much like spinning around to do this. It looks like, yeah, he's landing again. So at that point, yeah, you should just be good to kill him once you clear that. There we go. We did it. So, okay. I think that took me 7 attempts, and that was so hard that I really do think that if you lower him too much, he's kind of doing like a double phase thing. Because there was a spot where there was 2 orbs coming down in one spot. Like it was like a double blast. Do you know what I mean? So I'm assuming that that's what it is. So if you're going to attempt this on Mythic, unless you're like super powerful to where you can just kill him right away and skip the whole thing, actually just lower him more slowly, you know, like maybe to about like 70%-ish. I don't actually know when it specifically happens. Let's see if there's like a thing. Like, does it say? I don't know. Sometimes it'll say, okay, what, at 80% health? Yeah, at 80% health, he takes to the sky. And then at 40% health, oh yeah, that is another thing. I guess that another thing... So, okay, basically what I would say is if you're going to try it on Mythic, just get him to like 80%-ish, because I don't know for sure, but from my experience, I'm pretty sure that it makes the orbs not so intense. It's still pretty hard, but not so bad. And then I was able to just kill him, but there is another phase, maybe if you're doing this and if you're lower level, because I would say you can probably solo this if you're like level 60, 65, 70 kind of range. Anything lower than that, you might have a hard time solo. But there is another phase on Mythic where he like makes everything dark. Like it literally turns black and you have to run around and find Illidan. But I was just powerful enough that I was able to skip that phase, so I wasn't able to physically demonstrate it, but I'm not really sure. So comment down below, let me know if that's a thing for you, but I don't know, maybe at this point with the War Within being out, I think that you can always just avoid that phase because you just kill him fast enough. But anyways, I hope that that made sense with like the orbs and how you kind of use it to like blast you in the direction where you need to go and just keep looking around to see where the next purple orb is landing. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it's actually kind of fun. Like, it's definitely a fun little challenge. So that is all that I've got for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this run of Tomb of Sargeras. If you have any questions or even any suggestions, if there is any faster little like tips or things, you know, kind of like jumping off the ledge after that last like chained up eyeball boss to get back to the beginning. If you have any other little tips like that to speed up the run, feel free to leave them down below, or any questions that you have, anything like that, I will try to get back to you. Aside from that, that's all that I've got for you, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!